Great Wali Imam Abu Hanifah, told by Wise Wali. Salam, my dear friends. It's me, Wise Wali. And today I have an incredible story about a boy who grew up to change the world. A boy so intelligent, so wise, and so kind that even today millions of people follow his teachings. Nu'man ibn Thabit, but you might know him as Imam Abu Hanifa. Are you ready? Let's begin. Did you know that Wali Abu Hanifa, rahimahullah, was born because of an apple? One day, his father, Thabit, found an apple floating in a river. He was hungry, so he took a bite. But then he stopped. Wait, who owns this apple? He thought. He searched and searched until he found the owner, a pious man. The man said, I will forgive you only if you marry my daughter. Thabit agreed. And guess what? That marriage gave us one of the greatest scholars in history. From a young age, Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah was different. He was honest, hardworking, and never lied. His father once took him to some Sahaba, asking them to pray for his son's knowledge, and Allah accepted those du'as. Do you know what else? He became a businessman, but not just any businessman. He was so honest that if something was faulty, he would tell the customer himself. Can you imagine doing that today? Once, an atheist came to debate him. The man said, I don't believe in Allah. Prove he exists. Wali Abu Hanifa rahimahullah said, I will come tomorrow. The next day, the people waited and waited, but Wali Abu Hanifa was not there. Where was he? Finally, he arrived. The atheist said, Why are you late? Wali Abu Hanifa replied, I had to cross a river, but there was no boat. Suddenly, the trees fell down by themselves, shaped into a boat, and I sailed here. The atheist laughed. That's impossible. Imam Abu Hanifa smiled. If a single boat cannot come into existence without a maker, then how can this entire world exist without a creator? The man was speechless and left. Do you know how much Imam Abu Hanifa loved Allah? His life was full of worship and Quran and Islam. For 40 years, he prayed Isha and Fajr Salah with the same wudu. Wow! This means he would stay awake all night in Salah, reading the Quran and worshipping Allah. He fasted continuously for 30 years. Can you imagine fasting every day for 30 whole years? And every year in Ramadan, he would recite the entire Quran 61 times. That's more than 2 full Qurans per day. True love for Allah makes every difficulty easy. One day, Wali Abu Hanifa was walking down the streets when he noticed a man who quickly turned away and took another path. The great Imam called out to him, Why are you avoiding me? The man hesitated, but then admitted, Oh Imam, I owe you 10,000 dirhams, silver coins, and I have not been able to pay it back. I feel so ashamed to face you. Hearing this, Imam Abu Hanifa was moved with kindness. He smiled and said, Allah is pure. If this debt has made you hide from me, then I forgive you completely. You owe me nothing, and I ask you to forgive me for making you feel afraid. The man was shocked. His eyes filled with tears. He thanked the great Imam and walked away with a heart full of love and relief. Wali Abu Hanifa was not just intelligent, he was brave. The rulers wanted him to become a judge, but he refused because he didn't want to support their corruption. Because of this, they imprisoned him and beat him. But did he give up? Never. Even in prison, he continued teaching and guiding people until his very last breath. When Wali Abu Hanifa rahimahullah passed away, his funeral was attended by an enormous crowd. More than 50,000 people came to pray for him. Some even say that up to hundreds of thousands of people joined his janazah. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could leave behind a legacy like Wali Abu Hanifa? Before he passed away, he had taught thousands of students, and today, hundreds of millions of Muslims follow the teachings of Wali Abu Hanifa. Subhanallah, imagine having such a legacy. Oh my dear Wali, here are 3 lessons we learn from Wali Imam Abu Hanifa rahimahullah. Number 1, be honest and hardworking. Success comes from honesty and effort. Number 2, seek knowledge and use your intelligence. Learn, do and spread. Knowledge is a light that guides the world. Number 3, stay strong in your beliefs. Even when tested, never give up on the truth. May Allah make us honest, inspiring and brave just as Wali Imam Abu Hanifa. Ameen.